Hey everybody, I'm live. Welcome to Montreal. No, it's Dallas Stars and Montreal Canadiens. Saturday night hockey talk, and we're going to go into the first period and live stream from the first period. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I was on Twitter. What's to say? So Montreal is kind of. I see they're starting Carey Price. I'm just shocked. I don't understand why they're starting Carey Price. I guess for them, listen, they're still in the race. I mean, I guess I understand it, but they shouldn't start Price tonight. But Carey Price is starting with the loss last night. I don't know where Montreal goes from here. We've got an impossible mountain to climb, but you can never really give up. Hey, Wolverine, welcome in, buddy. Thanks for coming in. As a professional, I guess, athlete and team, you can never really give up, right? So they're not giving up. I just guess that's the only reason why Price would be in nets. Zachary, hey buddy, thanks for coming in. Zachary thinks Max Domi is going to score the first goal. Oh, I got to get that stuff down. Well, I have it from the I'm really late. I got back in like 10 minutes before the live stream. I was out all afternoon. But yeah, I'm going to take them down. Leave me your. You've got Max Domi, but you got to give me a score for the game as well. I'll mark you down with Domi, but you got to give me a score for the game because you need to have both to win. Hey, Brandon, how's it going, buddy? Let me just get Zachary in there. Do I think Gallagher could get traded? I really don't think Gallagher would. I really don't. I would be very shocked, disappointed, heartbroken. No, I don't think so. Listen, I don't think everybody's going to get traded. I don't think it's going to be like that. I really, really don't. I hope not. I said in the preview, we get attached to these guys, and it hurts when they go. And I honestly don't think the Habs fan base can really handle a full rebuild, another 3, 4, 5 years of being bad and losing. I don't think that's going to go over very well. So I don't know. Hey, David, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Zachary says the Stars suck. They don't really, actually. They've got a good record. They're really good defensively, number 3 in the league on the defensive side. They don't score a ton. They could do better in the scoring side, but Montreal hasn't been scoring either. So Zachary, don't forget, give me a score because I got you entered, but you got to have a score for the game. Brandon, Nick Cousins. First goal, Montreal wins 2-1. So Brandon Bailey. So remember, if you get it right tonight, you get that hockey puck. Not like it's a big prize, but if you get the hockey puck, it'll be a Canadiens logo on it. Let me finish with Brandon Bailey. You got Montreal and Nick Cousins. 2-1 Montreal. Cousins. Anybody else got a score prediction? I have predicted 5-1 Dallas, and I took Nick Suzuki. I'm glad I remembered it. I did the preview totally without a script, and no stats, no nothing. What's to say today? Honestly, what's to say? Even if they win today, are they going to win the next 16 games out of 21? I don't think so. I mean, look, I'm going to be the first one that's going to be happy about it, but I can't see it happening anymore. I just can't. Wolverine says, Leafs fans accepted a rebuild and look where they are. But the Habs don't need to because they are still young. I think there's enough pieces here that they don't need to go through a full rebuild anyway. That's what I think. And I honestly think they're not going to do that. It doesn't make any sense to me anyways if they do that. Zachary, I don't know if you're still here, but still waiting for your score for the game. I don't know why it keeps going up and down with people in here. Oh, maybe I better go to the other side. Maybe it's better over here. I don't know. Still says 2. So what do I got to do to get people in the room tonight? That's weird. I guess I didn't advertise well, I did in the video anyway, but I didn't advertise it on the thumbnail that the contest was on. Automatic 123. Welcome in, buddy. Okay, David Arthur. David Arthur has 6-2. I didn't see for who yet. Hang on, let me write it down, David. 6-2 Dallas. Thomas Tatar. Apparently, Nate Thompson is definitely out tonight. They said that last game, but he played. Maybe he'll play tonight, but I just saw where he's listed as out. 6-2 Dallas and Tatar. There was almost a winner last night. I almost won last night. I had it 4-2, and I had Galley, and it was 4-1, and it was Galley. And then someone had 5-1 with Galley, so it was really close. So you never know. We could have a winner tonight. Excuse me. I just ate. I was at my ex-wife's. My kids were all there. We were celebrating my birthday, and I ate. I just had enough time to eat and get back home. They didn't realize that I had a live stream and everything, so it was a little bit late. So I got home just in time to get set up. I got a drink. I'm so thirsty. Whoa. Okay. Let's see. Automatic says, I'm going to wait and see what happens to the next 3 games until I write them off. Well, I don't. I mean, mathematically, they're not out of it. But for me, I'm the reason I haven't podcasted is I'm going to wait till tomorrow. So after this game, I think if they lose this game, it's over for sure. If it was over for sure with the Pittsburgh game. I mean, it's not 100%, but I think they got a 1% chance to make it now. It's not a good chance. It's a miracle. If there's miracles that happen, well, maybe it'll happen. Brandon, I'm surprised I'm still following the Habs. I enjoyed watching golf earlier today. I love golf. I haven't golfed in a while. I don't know if I can. I'd have to get into better shape to golf. But I love golf. I used to be a decent golfer, actually. I took my dad was a scratch golfer. He gave me 5 years of lessons on the tee and playing lessons. And I used to be able to play. I got it down to where I can shoot in the. I never broke 90, but my best score was 92. So yeah, but I broke it 100. I'm gonna say about 8 times. But I stopped playing when I got married. I kind of stopped playing, and that's why. Let me see now. I didn't realize you were at 1,000. Yeah. Hey, Michael Johnson, welcome in, buddy. Yeah, I hit that. It's almost 2 weeks now. Thank you. I appreciate that. You've been watching me since 700 subs. All right, buddy. All right. 700 to 800 wasn't too bad. At 800, it stalled out, and it took a long time to get to 1,000, but I'm here now, and I'm enjoying it, gotta say. It just gives a few. It's not like I make a ton of money. So, I don't mind saying, but since it's almost 2 weeks, in the 2 weeks, if you put in the super chats, which I guess I should say, if you guys want to support the channel and these contests that I want to run, because I've got a bunch of ideas for contests, that $sign on the bottom of the chat, that's super chat, and you can help support the channel that way. But if you look at the super chats that I've gotten and the ad revenue, because it tells you, I get an update every day, I have made a grand total of just under $40 in 2 weeks. But that includes now a gross of 30, almost $36 in super chats. I don't get all of that. I get most of it, but not all of it. So it's not big money. I think I made like $16 in ads in 2 weeks. But the channel grows and those things grow. But you know what I like? I've got the community tab, which allows a lot of things that I can do to help grow the channel. There's a few other perks you get, and it's just nice to have the little green $sign next to your videos. And you know what? Now when I do a video or a live stream, I earn a little bit of money. But so a video, it earns 50 cents. Okay, but my videos before earned nothing. Right? So now a video, if I make it right now, it earns 50 cents. Maybe in a year, it'll earn $5 or $10. It doesn't matter. The thing is, I'm making progress. That's how I look at it. But it is nice, and I appreciate that. Like, I'm babbling now. Sorry about that. Yeah, you know what? Automatic. If that was straight vodka, woof, I can't drink that much. If I was drinking vodka like this, well, there's no way I could do this chat or this live stream. I had these. What are they called? Oh, I can't even remember what they're called. It's some kind of sausage. Very salty, so I'm really thirsty. And like I said, I just got home and I ate maybe 45 minutes ago. Um, I've never been a drinker like that. My dad was a big drinker when he was young. I've never been able to drink a lot. Wolverine, do you think Price could eventually get traded despite his contract? I don't see it even for Weber. Yeah, I don't know. Contract is not an easy contract to move. I don't really see it. Honestly, I don't. Montreal would have to retain a big portion of that, so which makes it, less palatable for them to have to do it or want to do it. So I really don't think so. David says 3-1 Edmonton Oilers. Yeah, baby. Is that in another game? Because it's not here. David, what is a super chat? That's if you notice on the bottom of the chat where you're typing in, depending on where you're, I don't know on a phone, but on a computer, a desktop, or a laptop, there's a dollar sign. It didn't used to be there. If you press that, it tells you what to do. And then, you what's the word you want? I don't know if it's donate, whatever, but you give money to the channel and you help support the channel and what I'm doing here. And helps me to do better content and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it'll be better prizes and more contests. Right now, we're just starting. By the way, this contest for the Guess the Score is a permanent contest now. So this is going to run every Saturday. And if it's what I figured this out, if it's a contest that it could be hard to win, we might not get a lot of winners. So if I find this season that say nobody wins, it's a possibility, right? Then next season we're gonna start doing that for every game. So every game it'll be part of a contest. So somebody could win every night, maybe. It's not. I don't think it's a thing that's gonna get won like exceptionally easily. So, but we'll see. But for now, it's going to be every Saturday. So this is going to be the first Saturday. We did it last night because it was my birthday. So, and I thought, well, let's start it already. It's just a puck. That's something I can afford a puck. So we're going to do that. And then once it goes on, the prizes will get better than a puck. And which is why I hear begging, I guess, for money. I guess that's what it feels like. And yeah, you support the channel, and that supports those things. I'm not one of those guys. I imagine some channels go, oh yeah, give me money. I'll go out and buy whatever for myself. No, you got to put that kind of money back into your channel, especially if you want it to grow. So these are the things. It's where it's going to go, into prizes and better computer or equipment that I can use to make the videos better, stuff like that. Being able to go and do things and maybe do a video from a remote place and stuff like that. So yeah, anyways, that's it. It's enough shilling for my channel right now. Okay, let's get back to you guys. I tuned into your trade rumors. I feel we could send Paling and even Lindgren, both natives of Minnesota, with Domi for Dumba and perhaps a backup or third string goalie in return. Well, it seems to me that rumor is maybe, it might not happen, but it seems to be that it's a legitimate rumor now out there. That one before, just a few days ago or last week with Domi for Kapanen and the Leafs, nothing ever went farther than you heard it that one time, and that's it. But I think this one, big story written in The Athletic about it, I think that kind of legitimizes it as a rumor. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. And, we can start talking about it, and it kind of makes sense. I can see maybe they're going to do this. Dumba would be a pretty good catch. He'd look pretty good on the blue line. Got to admit. And I don't know. It's a good argument for it. So, but look, it's just a rumor. Until something like that actually happens, it's just a rumor. But they are fun to talk about. I don't really want to see Domi go, but it's a business, and unfortunately, even though, I come from a time where you got to know your team, and part of the reason you love the team was the players that were on the team, and it wasn't just about, okay, get rid of them, bring in another guy. they were doing that, yes, but in a way where you still had everybody you loved. It wasn't like in a mass. What's the word I want to? I can't get the word. But to get rid of everybody at once, bring all kinds of new guys. And like I said, it was 2010, was it? Or where the Gianta became the captain, and you had Gianta and Gomez and Spacek and I don't know how, there were 5, 6, 7 new guys, and the team never didn't feel like my team for a while until you got used to having them, right? And when you're talking about trading Tatar, and you're trading Petrie and trading, well, Kobe hasn't been so much of the team for a long period of time, but still we're all liking him. When you're getting rid of everybody and you're going to bring in new guys, and that's what the team's going to feel like. And they're going to lose for a little while again, and we're not going to make the playoffs, and we're going to be, again, the team wanting to make the playoffs for the next how many years. I don't want to really – I'll be a fan even if they do it, but I don't really want to do that. I'd rather they keep these guys and build around them and add pieces until they get it right, because that's all you can do. That's what I think. At least I don't think the fan base here is going to accept another 3-4 years of losing. Point final. And the guys that are out here, and look, if you're one of them, and I'm saying it to you, I apologize. And let me just say something here. Oh shit. Okay, let me say this. If you're one that wants to, I lost my train of thought. Okay, forget it. I got stuff I gotta write down. I wanted to say this though about the contest. If you're calling for a shutout, you don't have to give me a goal scorer, obviously, for the Habs. So if you're thinking, oh, they're going to be shut out, okay, well, give me a shutout. You're in the contest, because a shutout call, if it's accurate, doesn't require a goal scorer for the Habs. So I forgot about that thing. And if you're from out of North America and you want to enter, if you're willing to pay for the postage, then you can enter and I'll send it. It's just that it's really expensive I know for me to send it outside of North America. It gets too expensive to send something right now. I can't do it. But if you're willing to do it, then that's fine with me. So you can enter. So yeah, okay. Michael Johnson. If you've put up a guess and I didn't see it, just keep putting it up till I see it, because I'm not scrolling up and all that. If they bypass me, I'll get them later. So Michael Johnson has 4-2 Dallas. Hang on. Yeah, what do I call it? Multitasking is not my forte these days. 4-2 Dallas. And who we got as the goal scorer? Cousins. That's 2 for Cousins already. Okay. David, don't have to be sorry. If you don't have money, don't worry. It's not I'm telling you you have to. If you want to and you want to help support, you can. If you can't do it, don't worry about it. You can still enjoy it. Don't worry about it, buddy. Don't worry about it. That's why I feel bad about saying all that stuff. I know a lot of people don't have, and I wouldn't expect it from anybody, even if you have. It's a weird thing, but it's what they make us go through to earn money on YouTube sometimes, and it's important. I do it full time, so it helps a lot. It really does. I was hoping that the advertising money was good, but it's not great. Let's get out of that. I don't like talking about it anyway. Automatic. Oh yeah, Panthers lose. Oh, did they lose? I didn't get a chance to go through everything before the live stream and like check up on things like that. In a perfect world, we need 2 more things to happen tonight. Yeah, in a perfect world, if they'll happen, they'll happen. I don't want to move Ryan Paling. I lost that. I could swallow Domi, but not a young prospect. Yeah, I get it. But to get Dumba, I think it's going to take that. It's going to take that to get a guy like Dumba. So I agree with you. I don't want to do it either. But if they're going to, that's what it's going to take. NHL hockey news. My latest video is about my brother trying to pronounce NHL hard names. It's funny. Is Scotty in here? When Scotty and I and Matt from the Sin Bin were thinking of doing some We're thinking of doing a podcast together. One of our segments was going to be Scotty trying to pronounce hockey names. He butchers them because he's from St. John's, Newfoundland. And it wasn't our idea, me and Matt. It was Scotty's own idea. So you can't say that we were being cruel or, I don't know if it's racist, but you know what I mean, against a Newfoundlander. It was his own idea, and it was funny as hell. This never came about. So, you know, NHL Hockey News, that's a great idea. It's a great idea because we were going to do that. Darcy Barnes. Hey, how's it going, Darcy? Thanks for coming in, buddy. I appreciate it. Sergachev for Drouin deal was a big mistake. Oh, I thought you were going to say get him back. Sir, I'll tell you what, Drouin's playing again like he was before this season. He looks really tentative and kind of almost afraid to hurt himself. Yeah, it might turn out that it's a big mistake. Hey, buddy, NHL Hockey News. Sorry, I didn't say hey before. Brandon, I feel Habs are not far off from being a legitimate playoff team. Throughout the losing streaks, while some guys were injured, we were losing a lot of games by just one goal. It goes unnoticed. I kind of agree with you. Hey, Habs girl, welcome in. I kind of agree with you. I think people forget that we were out 4 of our top 6 players for extended periods of time. Why are we getting rid of everybody? We want to add to that. You know, that's what I've been screaming at. I'm screaming it right now. NHL Hockey News. You got up to 190. I saw that. I was watching one of your videos, and I saw that you had 190, and it was like, oh, it's awesome. Not 10 more, and you get to 200. That's how you climb. 100 at a time. The first 100 is the hardest. Then you go 100 more at a time. You hit 1,000 eventually. Believe me, it's eventually. I hit it about 4 months after I thought I was going to. Massimo, how's it going, buddy? Mike, how's it going there, buddy? All right, I got a moderator in the room. David is saying he hopes he's wrong because he went Montreal Canadiens. You want Montreal Canadiens to win. Hey, David, you know, I want Montreal Canadiens to win. I always do. Even in this, I still want them to win. I don't think they will, but I want them to. When I'm watching the game, I'm watching them hoping they're going to win. So, you know, the only time I hope I get the score right when I'm going against them is if it's in the last couple of minutes and I'm really close to the score, or I got the score and I don't want it to change. That's the only time I'll allow myself to go for that. The rest of the time, I just want them to win. They're my team. Habs girl, sorry the Habs lost on my birthday. Oh, well, you know, that's how it goes. Hey, remember this when my parents helped me get me a credit card because I'm only 15, which will hopefully be this summer. I will donate to you. No, you know what, buddy? Don't do that from your credit card from your parent. Don't do that. I appreciate it. But I'd rather you just enjoy the channel and don't feel pressured about that. Please don't. And besides, I don't know, maybe your parents wouldn't like that, and I don't want you to get in trouble for that. And I'm just happy that you're here watching the channel and enjoying the community. So no, listen, it's only for people that feel that they can do it, and they can do it, and they want to do it. It's fine, but I don't want you to get in trouble possibly doing that. NHL Hockey News. Because, look, I know I've got a lot of young viewers, so I'm not necessarily talking to you guys. This is for anybody who is able to do it, and it's not a problem, and they want to help out. But it's not for you that you should feel pressured. Not at all. Just enjoy the channel. That's great. NHL Hockey News. 5-2. Okay, you put 5-2 L Habs, first goal Lehkonen. Does that mean 5-2 loss or 5-2? I don't get it, but I'm going to mark you down. NHL. And who'd you have? Lehkonen. 5-2. I think you want Montreal, but you got to confirm that it's Montreal you want. Because you put that L in there, that confuses me. I don't want to get it wrong. You might win, and I think you didn't, or something like that. Michael, I appreciate that. Well, I like doing that. I think that's what it's all about. I'm trying to build a community here. I'm not, you know, a lot of guys, they do the live stream and they watch the game and they talk a little bit. I feel funny doing that. For me, it's more about you guys than about if it's a first period. I can watch the rest of the game, and we can talk about whatever. I'd rather do that. So yeah, and that's cool. If that's my thing, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to scroll. I saw a couple, and I don't want to miss them. Massimo's got 3-1 Dallas. Domi. Let me get that down. 3-1 Dallas. And Domi. Where was I? Wow, no. Michael, that's what I was talking. Sorry, Michael. Yeah, so that's what the channel's about. And seriously, though, don't ever feel pressured to have to support it that way. No one should. It's only if you're able to and you want to at the same time, that's fine. But no one should ever have to get in any kind of trouble, go into any kind of debt, ever to support the channel. Please. I wouldn't want that on my conscience ever to find something like that out. So please, no. And never worried about that I'm going to say, hey, you never supported the channel. Forget that. It's never going to happen. Never. Because I would hate that, I would hate that if I was, following the hockey guy. I do. And he texts me or something and say, hey, you never follow the channel. You better unsubscribe or something like that. I mean, that would be ridiculous. I wouldn't do that. Okay, that's enough. I'm babbling tonight. Game's about to start. I'm watching on TV tonight, so I'm not going to be that minute behind that I usually am. So I've got my TV over here, because in the new setup, I'm able to have a small TV over here. And it's on City TV tonight. So, yeah, I get to watch it that way. So it's a little easier. If any of you guys want to see some good hockey, come to Sherbrooke tomorrow. Oh, I forget the name of the team. That's Samuel Poulin plays there, doesn't he? I love that kid, Samuel Poulin. Sherbrooke Phoenix. The Sherbrooke Phoenix, am I right? Are they playing tonight, Brandon? That's they're doing well. I love that kid. I was hoping the Habs would draft him. Pittsburgh drafted him. Or I was hoping if they were going to make a deal with Pittsburgh that he'd be involved in that deal. So confirm. Are we talking about the Sherbrooke Phoenix? Did I scroll? I got to scroll back. Sorry, guys. If I missed anything, remember, if I miss anybody, just retype it in. Mike has got. You got to give me goal scorer as well, Mike. Let me write it down here. 4-2 Montreal. Retro hockey fan. Hey there, buddy. Also, if anybody has said hi and I've missed that, please say it again because I missed it and I like to say hi to everybody. And since I'm not really scrolling back up, it can go by me. So any comments that I've missed that you want me to see or anything like that, let me know. Okay, NHL, I got you. It's a loss. So you're saying you're taking Dallas. 5-2 Dallas. I think you're on the right track with that. I just, Dallas doesn't give up a lot of goals. I don't see Montreal winning here. It's going to be a hard row to hoe tonight. Darcy's got 4-3 Habs Domi. Remember, guys, if you've given a guess and I didn't say it, so that means I didn't write it. Put it back in there because I don't want to miss any of the guesses. And where did Darcy's go? Oh, well, I was writing Darcy's. I'll have to scroll for that one. That's the 4-3 Habs Domi. Let me see now. Mike's got Evans for the goal. All right, Mike. Sherbrooke Phoenix. Yes, sir. They already clinched the division. Did they really? And it's only February. I'll be damned if they get swept in the playoffs, though. No, they're better. I mean, look, Poulin's playing better. Poulin's playing there again this year, right? They put him back there. So, yeah, I expect good things. Habs girl, Price listed as starter tonight. I know. Would you have thought? I wouldn't have. Didn't expect to see him start back to back. Not after the loss last night. If they won last night, I would not have been surprised, but I was surprised to hear it. So with that in mind, maybe my guess of 5-1 Dallas isn't going to be a good one. But you're going to go in with the contest? We're doing the contest tonight, if you didn't hear. Contest is on tonight as well. It's going to be every Saturday. Give me a guess. You could win a puck. Retro, Dallas isn't exactly a walk in the park, but they're better than the Habs. Yes, they are. They're just not they're not huge scorers. But I figured if Lindgren was going to be in nets, it could be 5-1. So I'm not liking my 5-1 with Carey Price in nets. But I don't expect Montreal to score a lot here either. Massimo, Rick, what's going on with this competition with giving a score and who's going to score the first goal? That is the new competition. It's called Guess the Score. So you got to guess the score of the game and who's going to score the first goal for Montreal. And if you think it's going to be a shutout, you don't have to give a goal scorer, obviously, and that will the person who gets that right, or if it's more than one, will get a prize. At the moment, to start off, the prize is just a Habs hockey puck, but the prize will grow as the channel grows, and it earns more money. Which, if you're able to, if you want to, that's what that $sign down there in the bottom is for. Super chats, and that's what that is all about. It's called Guess the Score. I guess it should be called Guess the Score and Goal Scorer, but that's what it's called. But you're in, aren't you, Massimo? Yeah, you're in. So if it's 3-1 Dallas and Domi gets the first goal, you're going to win a hockey puck. Paul Gee is in the room. 2-1 Dallas. First goal, Armia. I like 2-1 with Price and nets. I'm not going to cheat and say, it's my channel. I can change my score, but I called it 5-1. I don't like that for tonight, but I won't win a hockey puck anyway, so it doesn't matter. So Paul Gee has 2-1 Dallas, and what would you have? Armia. I'm wondering why the hockey game's not on the channel yet. It's 4 minutes after. Okay, there it is. All right. Sens fan. You got, let me see. First, I'll write your name. Habs 3-2. Overtime doesn't matter. Score only matters here. 3-2 Habs. And you got Suzuki. Yeah, me too. I got Suzuki, but I got for Dallas tonight. 5-1 Dallas, which I kind of don't think is going to happen now. Habs girl. Habs girl. Let's get yours in. Where'd you go to? There it is. 3-2. Well, okay. I'm going to assume it's Montreal because I think you told me yesterday it's always Montreal. But just confirm that it's 3-2 Montreal, so I don't get it wrong. And you had Gally. Let me see. Did I miss any others? Automatic. If you're on your way out, have a good night, buddy. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Brandon, damn, those Avalanche and Kings Stadium Series jerseys are effing ugly. I know this is a Habs channel, but I couldn't help it. Oh, don't worry. Bring up anything hockey. Don't worry about that. I haven't really seen them, so although, wait a second. The LA one, Hockey Guy wore one video. Hang on a second. Am I right? Hockey Guy wore one last week when you didn't like it at all. So if the Avalanche is just as bad, I'll agree with you. And yes, Brandon, you can talk about anything hockey in this room. Now, you hear my slogan. It's dedicated to the Habs and all things hockey. That's the reason why I say that, is because we can talk about all things hockey, but we're mainly talking about the Habs. Let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, it's almost there. They're just doing their. I see Elliot Friedman's on my screen right now. Thoughts on Suzuki latest play of late? Very good. Not very noticeable last night. I said it in my preview. He didn't do much last night. Hoping for a comeback. I'm calling him for the first goal. Look, he's not going to be the best player every night. That's not going to happen. He's going to have his off nights, and I think that was an off night for him. Hoping for a bounce back tonight. Enjoy the dream life. Hey, buddy. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Dallas 7, Montreal 3. You got to give me a goal scorer also, because the contest requires both. Unless it's a 7-0, then it would be okay. But if it's not a shutout, you need to give me a goal scorer. I wrote your name down as how did I put a Habs there? Enjoy the dream life. I'm not the fastest writer, I guess. And it's funny, when I write my scripts, I write everything by hand. Dallas 7, Montreal 3. And I need a goal scorer. I need a goal scorer. By the way, if you're wondering, and because they're just kicking in, my back's been bad for a few days. My meds are just kicking in. So what do I want? I might not be responsible for some of the things I say. I'll try to keep it clean. Sometimes I tend to swear a little bit when I'm like this, but we're going to have some fun. That's for sure. Okay. Habs girls confirming. Yep, 3-2 Habs. NHL is saying 7. Okay, that's the other game. Retro. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the Habs have another 8-game losing streak. At this point, it won't be bad because they're going to get a better pick. And, David, I've got yours in already. Don't worry. And that's fine, too. That's why I said in a couple of videos, it's like a win-win. They can make the playoffs. Great. I love that. They get a better pick. I love that, too. So it's good consolation prize, right? So, yeah, that could happen. A lot of people really want that to happen. Wolverine, I think you missed mine. I got 2-1 Habs, Gallagher first. I don't know, but yes. Well, I'm very glad that you did that. And it pays off to re-put it because I missed yours. Proof is in the pudding. So when I say that, I mean it. If you didn't hear me, call it out, because when I'm going to write it down, I'm going to call it out. If you haven't heard yours, I didn't get it. Re-put it in. 2-1 Habs, Galley for the goal. Galley. And then we got another. I see another one down there. Okay, enjoy the dream life. Got Sagan. No, but that doesn't work. Habs. I don't want a Dallas goal scorer. I want a Montreal Canadiens goal scorer. The first Montreal Canadiens goal scorer. That's how it works. The other team, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, you got to give me another one than that. NHL, think Habs are feeling the effects of not having Weber on the blue line. Yeah, and it's might get worse. So it depends on what happens at the deadline as well. Troy Evans, hey, buddy. 4-3 Montreal Petrie. Let me get that in. 4-3 Montreal Petrie. All right, got that. Okay. Oh, what's after? I think I might have missed one. Dang. Hang on, I gotta check. Did I miss one? They are ugly. Okay, yeah, the sweaters are ugly. Okay, let me get down. I'm going down here. Sens fan. I might have missed a couple. Sorry. I was at the last Habs in Ottawa game when Covey scored in overtime. Yeah, listen, we're playing again. We're in Ottawa next time. Should be an interesting game. Habs girl. No, he hasn't played a huge amount of ice time yet, but I have liked the new young guy on defense for the Habs. Me too, actually. Xavier Ouellet. Not sure how to spell his last. Ouellet. It's Ouellet. It's a French name. Let's see. How does Scotty Ouellet? You can say Ouellet because it's a will. You could say Ouellet. This is close enough. But yeah, I thought Xavier Ouellette's been playing quite well, surprisingly well, actually, I'll say. But he's a little older, right? So maybe it's his time. He took a little longer. He's a defenseman. Maybe he's ready. But he's been playing well. I've liked his play. Let me see, Brandon. Good job being thorough and not leaving Wolverine out. Yeah, but okay. But that's because he followed my instruction. But yeah, because I could miss something, and I don't want to miss somebody's, because then it's hard for me actually to get. It's not easy to go through this chat after it's all finished, so I don't want to have to do that, and I don't want to miss anybody's entry. I've got a bunch to go in the comments, but in the comments at least there's a timing. I can tell what time it came in, so I can easily get those. Where was I now? Oh, there we are. NHL. I hope the draft lottery works in our favor. At least I hope we don't fall backward. I hope it doesn't screw us up that way. But love to get one of the top 3 picks. Would be awesome. Wolverine, if you met Chara, would you ask for his autograph? No, I would not. I would not. Even if he's a great guy and I met him with friends, I don't know. I'm holding a grudge. I don't know how great a guy can be that can do what he did to Pacioretty. To anybody. It doesn't matter that it was Pacioretty. He could have done that to anybody. I would have no respect for the guy. And it's the same thing with Marchand. Lucic. I don't think I would like them. And I know I said great guys, and they get on the ice and they could be lunatics, and they're great guys. But you know what? If they're lunatics on the ice, I don't really want to know them. Let me see now. Rodney, 6'2". Hang on, I don't see for who. Redcliffe. 6'2" Habs, Jake Evans, first goal. You guys are optimistic tonight with the scores. I got to tell you. I mean, the Habs might win, but boy, I think it's going to be very low scoring. Either side. If Price is in nets, I don't think the score is going to get out of hand on our side, but the score is not going to get out of hand on the other side either. So I can't see it. You know, the most I could see Montreal maybe scoring tonight is 3. And then watch them score the 6. I get it, but I don't see it. But hey, if you want to be optimistic, I mean, by all means, whatever you want. NHL, I might be going to March 3rd Habs at Islanders game. Hey, awesome. That's great. So you're from New York, I take it then. Retro, what do you think of Marco Scandella's recent play? I actually like Scandella. I think Scandella is, as a third pairing defenseman, I think he does a good job, and I think I'd like to see him stay. We have the best chance for Laffy. Go Sens. Yeah, Sens do. Detroit too. I might be going to Ottawa versus Montreal in Ottawa. All right, David. Game is just starting. Yeah, the game is just starting. It's okay. We're still going to talk through this. I mean, listen, you don't have to participate if you want to watch, but I tend to do more of the chatting than the watching, so not much I can do. So if you want to just stick around and talk our way through it, that's fine with me. I'll try every now and then. I'll look over and I'll say what's going on. I get it. I should be doing more of that, but I'm still more interested in what you guys say. Habs fan in 1984, Chara, Marchand, Lucic, 3 players who didn't deserve a Stanley Cup. God damn it, Canucks. I kind of agree with you there. Definitely. Mike, game starting. Good game, everyone. Yeah, good game. I hope everybody enjoys it. And listen, I hope the best for Montreal. So just starting for me too. Good. I'm glad it's on TV where I can watch it so I can stay in line with what's going on. Like, I'm not so far behind. I think at one point, one broadcast, I was a minute and a half maybe it was 45 seconds behind. Habs girl, Sens fan. Oh, you're talking Sens fan 86. That's cool. Everyone hates me, but being a Habs fan hates me being a Habs fan because they're all Rangers or Bruins fans. Yeah, well, listen, that's what it's like. What are you gonna do, right? You got to suffer for your what's that? That's a cliche. Sorry, can't remember it. Am I watching the game? Yes, it's on right over here. I've got a TV right here, a 19-inch TV that I'm going to be using as a monitor for my other computer when it's up, and I've got an antenna on it, so I get City TV, and it's on City TV, so it's perfect. It's really cool having the TV up here in the new setup. Oh man, I can't believe how thirsty I still am. Wow. Okay, so it's about a minute in. I can't really tell from the play yet. Oh, they scored. Look at that. What bloody well good timing is that? What timing is that? And someone had Armia. I think Armia and Lecky are out there. So I know Andomi and Petrie, and we had those out there. Let's see who got it. Armia. That's going to narrow it down. Wow. That's it. Okay, wait. There's only one guy in the running. Paul Guy. Paul Guy, you are the only one in the running right now. Besides, I don't know from the comments. There could be somebody that took Armia, and I think there is, unless it was you, Paul, in the comments too. Paul, you're going to hope it's 2-1 for Dallas, and you're going to win a puck. So if Montreal doesn't get another goal, oh boy, Paul's going to be. Isn't that weird? Okay, there must be 15 entries here, and I'm sure there's 5 to 10 on the comments, and it's down to one guy because he's the only one who took Armia. Awesome. I'm sorry, everybody. Everybody who's wrong, I'm wrong too. I had Suzuki. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be putting you to the side, but listen, it's cool for Paul. He's got to feel pretty special right now, eh, Paul? That was a nice goal. That was nice. It like a quick off the blah, 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 and it happened. Oh, Gally's laughing his head off. That's cool. Awesome. Oh well, listen. Sorry for everybody who. I'll cry. I gotta cross you guys all out and leave Paul in the running. And like I said, I think I saw somebody else had Armia in the comments. This is fun. Actually, I like this contest. So yeah, I really do. So definitely by next season, this is going to be. Well, we're going to just try it the once a week for now, and if it's too few, like if nobody wins, then next season it'll be every game. So we'll see. We got to test and see because maybe somebody will win it a couple of times. Then it's okay. That's a good contest. But if it's really that hard to win, we're going to run it more often so that we can get some winners. Lax, did I miss you, Armia? You have 4-1 Habs. Okay, I'm gonna believe you, Lax. I believe. So Lax has 4-1 Habs. So it doesn't affect Paul. Paul can't say, "Oh well, it doesn't affect him anyway." Anyways, if 2 people win, there's 2 pucks that have to go out. That's all. So okay, so Lax has 4-1 Habs. Okay, but it's being cut off over here now, guys. So nobody else can get in. Morgan, where did you really? I'm going to allow it because I'm a nice guy. Nobody else try to get me on this now. Morgan, what was the score? I don't want to have to go back and look, though. It's hard to find. I'm a trusting guy. Wait, I found Morgan's. Morgan had it. I found it. Wait. No, I didn't. Okay, I found you just saying what you had. Okay, I'm gonna allow that one too because I'm a nice guy. Lax, who did you have for the goal scorer? Armia. You had to have Armia. What am I talking about? And we're gonna allow Morgan, and that's it, guys. Nobody fooling me now. I know my pills are working on you. Maybe I'm Lax here a bit too. He's stealing Lax's name, but that's it. 5-4 Habs, and you got Armia. That's it. So we got 3 guys. I have to tell you, I think Paul is the guy that's got the chance here. I don't think Montreal can score 4 or 5 goals. But hey, I could be dead wrong. So in a way, I hope I am. Yeah, well, now I can because the first goal scorer came in. So it kind of shuts it out. So yeah, now I can enjoy the game. So no worry. But I'd like to watch I want to get a feel for the game. We're 4 minutes in. I have no feel for the game except that we're up 1-0. I'm hoping it means they're playing well here to start the game because that would be really nice. But still, there's always 3 periods to play. No matter how well they do in the first, you got to win the other 2 as well. Morgan, I remember you telling me that. That's why I'm allowing it. Don't worry. Your entry is in, buddy. And Lax's entry is in as well. So we have 3 people, Paul, Lax, and Morgan. They're still up to win the hockey puck. Hey, I hope one of you guys wins. I always do. I think it's fun that somebody wins or something. That's why I said if it becomes one where it's hard to win, then we're going to run it more often. That's the reason for that. Evans got the puck, breaking out of his zone. Oh, I thought that might have been offside there. Cousins, I thought, might have been offside. So it looks like there's a good pace to this game. This game looks like it's a nice, fast pace. That's when Montreal's at their best. If their passing can be good and their skating, they're at their best. They get a lot of their offense just from going out there, skating hard, banging around the puck, and banging a puck home. It's really a lot about that. It's not a lot about set plays and huge passing plays. They're in tight right now in the corner. Nice pass over to Mete. Come on, shoot. Who's in nets? 30, I guess. Is that the big guy, Bishop, or is that Khudobin? I didn't hear. I didn't get a report on who was in nets. Anybody know who's in nets? Because I can't see. They're not. Anyway, I mean, I didn't see his name. Montreal is all over them. It looks like it's Montreal all over them, but it's still, like I said, it's only the first period. So I hope for the best, but hey, I don't know. Battle of Ontario is sick. Well, what do you mean by that? Montreal, Toronto? No, still good game. The game was good. We won. Unless you're talking about, what am I talking about? Battle of Ontario is Ottawa and Toronto. Sorry about that. I'm being dumb here. David likes the contest. That's nice. Thanks, David. Appreciate that. Antonio, no, I cannot show the game because that would be a copyright problem. And I would get my channel pulled, and I don't want to do that. So, no, I can't. I'm really sorry. Can't show it. Can't have the play-by-play. Not even myself. I can't even sit here and watch it and do play-by-play. I can talk a little bit about it, but I can't do play-by-play. Number 61, Lax, is Xavier Ouellet. He's the call-up to when Weber went out. He's also the captain of the Laval Rocket. Retro, hey Rick, question. If the Habs scored an OT winner, would you jump around your room and freak out in joy? I know I would. You know what? I've never been that guy, so I doubt it. But depends. Damn it, my bottle's running out of water. See, only ice left. Must to refill it from another bottle. This is where the vodka is, really. It's not, it's just more water. Come on, get in there. Imagine if that was vodka, though. If this is all vodka. Sorry for that That must have been horrible on the microphone. Imagine somebody drinking as much vodka as you've seen me drink water. Whew. I don't think I'd be able to talk. Honestly, I don't think I'd be able to talk. I do know some people who could drink like that, though, but not me. Okay, game's back on. There is 13 and a half minutes left in this first period. Lehkonen breaks over the line, gets it into the corner. He's back in the other corner with it. He's got Deneau with him, and I don't know, they're changing up. So the Deneau line, I think, is coming out. Scandella's at the point. They do look like they're all over them. They're not accomplishing a ton being all over them, but they do look like they're keeping the extended pressure in their zone. And if they can keep this kind of game up for 60 minutes, and if you watched my preview when I said, because I made a joke, there's no need for keys to victory, but I said, but if there were, well, this is what I was talking about. Play their game, be aggressive, try to do it for 60 minutes. That's what I'm talking about, what they're doing right now. Thing is, can they keep that up for 60 minutes? Will Dallas allow them to keep that up for 60 minutes? I don't know. But they're literally doing what I said would be if there were keys to victory, if I was giving them, that's what they would be. And obviously, no, I'm not just saying that. I do have a video out where I said it, and I have proof of that. But it is what I said. But I don't know. I hope they can keep it up for the 60 minutes. The thing is, say they win the game tonight. It's too little too late, though, maybe, right? And then maybe not. Maybe they do a miracle, because literally, I think 17 wins in 22 games or 21 games is a miracle. I don't know if they can do it. I don't know if anybody can do it. Do I think fighting should be banned in hockey? I won't say banned, because I think you need a little bit of fighting. You need that. What's the word I'm looking for? It relieves the pressure sometimes. I just think you don't need a lot of fighting, but every now and then, if there's a fight, it doesn't bother me. I don't think it needs to be banned. David, you wanted to say Tatar because he does score a lot. It doesn't matter. It was Armia anyway. Tatar, not tartar. Tartar sauce. You already know. What's up, buddy? I'm doing good. How about you? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. I like having all my guys in. What, we got 17 people in there tonight. All right. Lax, Gallagher is out? No, Gallagher is not out. Gallagher is, I saw him playing. Did he get hurt? I have no sound on. I can't tell if they're saying anything. Habs girl, off to watch the game and with a smile too now. So happy Habs scored first. We'll make sure I rewind and watch from the start now so I can see the goal. Enjoy the game. Have a great night, all. Hey, thanks for coming in. Have a great night too, Habs girl. Enjoy down in Australia. Morgan, Gallagher takes a beating every single game. He does, and he smiles most of the time through it. Never draws any calls. It's not fair. Yeah, the refs don't like him, apparently. They won't call stuff against him unless they have to. That's what they say. There's articles been out recently about that. Off topic, but remember, Mike McPhee, yes. Great two-way player, unsung hero in the 86 Cup run. Mike McPhee was a pretty good player. He was the third line. He was a third line winger, I want to say. I don't think he was a center. Mike McPhee was a good player, good solid player. We got him with in the Rick Green trade. No, Rick Green, Mike McPhee. Am I right or wrong about that? He went in the break. What? Oh. Gallagher. Okay, he went. Why did he get hurt? Is he not? Did he get hurt in the game? 10 minutes left in the period. Retro thought I'd bring him up for no particular. That's fine. Hey, listen, I like that stuff. Bring up anytime you want to bring up something old like that. I love that. PvP in Bapetti. I'm not sure how to pronounce the last part, but PvP I can do. How's it going? I don't think I've ever seen you in here. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that you are here. Any way to watch the match online? No. Sorry. If that's the reason you came in, I understand. But no, it's a copyright problem. If I show it, I can't. my channel would be pulled and I'd be in a lot of trouble, and I can't do that. So no, really sorry about that. We talk about it. Every now and then I'll tell you what's going on in there. But we talk about the game, we talk about the Habs. That's what goes on in here. Sorry. It's just that while the first period is on, I'm live streaming while the game is on. I know it might be a little misleading, but nobody can really show it and not get a copyright problem. So I don't do that. But we do have fun in here, at least I think so. Lax. Yeah, I said maybe he got hurt. I didn't see what happened, so when I'm able to watch the whole thing, second and third period, I'll find out, I guess. But I didn't see what happened, so I don't know. But when you said it, and then I took a few glances, I didn't see him on the ice. Well, PvP, I appreciate it. Thank you. We do this for every game, but this I don't usually anymore live stream during the first period. I live stream before the game starts, and we talk about the game, and then there's no distraction from the game. But if you want to go and watch the game, though, I can tell you a way to do it. Go to Sports Surge, SPORTS, and then Surge. So 2 words, Sports Surge. And then just press for hockey. It'll give you the games. And yeah, you can probably find a game there. You can probably find a feed for it. So I hope it doesn't take you out of here. But if it does and you're able to watch the game and enjoy it, hey, go ahead and do that. And for anybody else who can't get the game and you need to get it online, go to Sports Surge. Brandon, I think Gallagher just has an equipment issue. That's probably all it is. Last time I saw him on the ice, he was laughing after the whistle. Me too. I saw him laughing. Lax is saying something with his leg. I hope not. What a game, Toronto versus Ottawa. We just couldn't finish. Still 1-0 Toronto. Wolverine, Corey Perry landed on Gallagher. That's got him hurt. Oh. Okay, so maybe you're right. Maybe he hurt himself a little bit. Retro, I hope Max Domi scores tonight. I hope Max Domi starts to score again. Yes, definitely do. Let's check out and see how the game is going. 9 minutes to go. Habs are in their zone. They get it out. Who's that? 21. No. Who's it? 20? 22. Oh, that's Weiss. Weiss is playing tonight. Yes, I forgot about that. So there's a whistle. 8:56 left. And I am thirsty as hell. So I don't know if that was just lucky that they got that goal early, but they don't seem to be able to pop another one. Their offense has been really, sucky lately. Not producing a lot of goals lately. Their numbers have been coming down offensively, and it's showing every game where they're not scoring. That's why you guys calling it for big numbers. I don't know. I don't think we're going to see those 4, 5, and 6 goal games very often rest of the way. Unless this guy, okay, Kovalchuk's got it right now. Kovy is slowing down as well. And he needs to either pick it up, or maybe that works in our favor that he's starting to slow down. He might not be as in demand come the trade deadline in 9 days. And we may be able to hang on to him because I think it would be good to hang on to him. And at a decent price, like $2 million, $2.5 million. And I'm just talking a year, 2 years at the most. He could be very helpful here. A great teacher and mentor for some of these young guys. And I think an important part to have a guy like that. So these things, some of these things could in the end work to our favor. But it's all going to depend on what they do with the trade deadline. So we'll see. Let me see now. Where was I? Oh, yeah, all right. I ran to the end. Did you guys give me any more to talk about? All right. Rick, what is your favorite cover? Cover of what? Cover? What do you mean by cover? David, I'm not sure what you mean by cover. Retro, is Max Domi your favorite Hab to wear number 13? That's Odd question. How many Habs have worn 13? Do you know? Well, let me think now. Is that a trick question where it's only been? No, I tend to think there was one or two others, and I just don't remember who. But more than likely, yes. And it's possible he's the only one. So in that case, then definitely yes. But I kind of think there was one or two others that wore 13 for some reason. Lax gonna be 4-1. Okay, wait, Lax, you got 4-1 Habs though. You really think Montreal can score 4 goals tonight? I would agree with you if they had gotten the second one by now. But that not really worries me, but it makes me wonder if it's going to be a high scoring game. I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game for Montreal, for either team, because I really don't think Dallas scores a ton. And I know they're the third best defense in the league, so they're not giving up a ton either. Brandon, we could trade Kovalchuk and pick him up July 1st, just like we did Plecky. No, I don't agree with you there, and I'll tell you why. Plecky played his whole career here, except the few games he played with Toronto. He wanted to finish his career here. Yeah, it was an automatic thing. There was no way they weren't picking him up. If we trade Kovalchuk to say, I know that Boston's interested, and I'm just going to use them as an example because I don't think that they're going to turn him to Boston. But say he goes to Boston. Boston goes on an extended run or even wins the Stanley Cup, and he's a part of it. And the fans like him. And he finds that, hey, I can play here and I can do well here. You're not getting him July 1st necessarily. Boston will probably re-sign him, or he'll sign somewhere else, realizing that he can play in another city and he can do well. He's done it before, he knows. So if you trade him away, he's not coming back. It would be a surprise that he would. So when everybody is there's not everybody, a lot of people are talking like that. Trade him now, get him back in free agency. I don't think it's going to work like that. I mean, that's in a perfect world, and guess what? We don't live in a perfect world, so I don't see how that's going to work out. Retro, Mike Camilleri is still my favorite. He was a good player. Oh, that's it. He played. I knew there was another one. Camilleri played with number 13. I wasn't the hugest Camilleri fan, and I don't know why. There's no particular reason. I can't tell you why for any reason. But yeah, he was good. He could score goals, that's for sure. But he didn't really score here. It seems like in those days, guys who could score came to Montreal and all of a sudden couldn't score anymore. So, yeah. Lax. Going to be 4-1. Yes, sir. David, I'm not sure. Wait a second. What is my favorite cover or 720 streams? David, you got me. Oh, you're saying, I don't know. I'm not sure. What is 720 streams? I don't use it, if whatever it is. I'm not sure. Are you talking, is my camera filming in 720? I'm not sure what you're asking. Gally is back. Is he? All right. Don't want that guy hurt. That's for damn sure. Wolverine, what's my favorite NHL jersey design besides Montreal? Just home and away. I think Minnesota and Dallas jerseys are beautiful. Chicago is nice too, but I think it's overrated. I got to think on that one. What other jerseys besides Montreal do I like? There are some that I do, and they're not coming to me. Wow. Oh, that's one. That's kind of one. I need to see a freaking list of all the teams. I can do that. Okay, I'm still talking to the camera, so that doesn't go anywhere. I'm just gonna go get. I need to do this, or I'm not gonna be able to. I get stuck like that. I get there's too many, and I can't. I won't process. So I'm just gonna go here, and where I can see a list of all the teams in my face, and then I can picture all their sweaters, and then I can give you an answer because that's interesting. I'd like to know what my answer is. So I can't see the chat while we're doing this. So I'm going to do this and try to just talk through it and entertain you guys while I'm looking and trying to decide what sweaters I like. It's kind of funny. I know there's one here I don't like. Nashville. I don't like Nashville's logo or their colors, or there's one I don't like. And oddly, I don't really like the Vegas sweaters. I kind of like some of the Arizona sweaters over the years. So Arizona would be one I kind of like. Kind of like the Sharks. I'm probably taking too much time on this. Yeah, I don't. I think that's pretty much it. I kind of like the Red Wings, the simplicity of the all red with the wing and all that. So I kind of like that. But I'm a Habs guy. That's my favorite uniform, the white one. I like the white jersey, and yeah, it's kind of how it is. So I don't know what that means or what. I mean, I like the other jerseys, but I don't know if I have any favorites or anything like that. But there are some I don't like, but I like most of them. I'd wear them. I won't wear a Boston Bruins, and I would wear a Bruins before I wear a Maple Leafs jersey. I don't think there's not. I'm trying to think quickly. I don't think there's any reason that I might ever wear a Maple Leafs jersey. I think if you wanted to play a trick on me after I died and in my coffin, you wanted to put me in a Maple Leafs jersey, is about the only time it might happen. But I don't think I would ever wear a Maple Leafs jersey or a Maple Leafs hat. If all my clothes burnt up and I had nothing else and that's all I could wear, then that'd be the only reason. So we're down to 3:25 left in the game. It's 1-0. Again, Montreal in Dallas zone. Every time I go to look, they're in the zone. Dallas just got out of their zone. They crossed the line. I don't know their numbers to their names, so it's hard to do that. With Montreal, I can do it a lot easier. Habs are changing up, partial change up. You got Willette and Kulak out on defense. Tatar is still on the ice with them. I imagine. Oh, Domi's out there too, so Tatar has to change up. So the Domi, Armia, and I don't know, I guess Lehkonen? So wait, so who's playing with Suzuki and Kovalchuk on the other side? If Armia, I'm lost. Who's playing with Suzuki and Kovalchuk? I thought it was Armia. Wait a second now. Who's left to play there? My brain is freezing up. I don't know who's playing there. So guys, leave me in the comments. Who's playing on the second line on the right side? Wolverine. Oh, I read that. Retro. The Habs home old away jersey is my favorite in sports history. No, see, I'm the opposite. I like their away old home jersey, the white. For me, Habs in white. What a sight. I rhymed and I'm a poet and I don't know it. Yeah, I like the white jersey first and the red second. Just how I am. But don't forget, when I was growing up, the white was the home jersey. And up until in the last 10 years, I think it's a little longer, it was the white jersey as the home jersey, and then they changed. And I wasn't happy with that. I really am not. I like the white ones way better. Calgary also has nice jerseys. Yeah, Calgary, I mean, it's in the same way of Detroit's, where it's kind of simplistic. Although their new ones have the stripes and stuff everywhere, but their older ones were a little more simplistic. Joey, how's it going, buddy? I'm doing really great. I'm really doing great. I hope you are too. How are you doing? Brandon, Chicago Blackhawks jerseys are my favorite. I love Vegas too. It's funny, the Blackhawks, I saw one of those, Mojo, those top 10 Mojo videos on YouTube. It was about the best Habs jersey designs. And Blackhawks got number one. Montreal was number two. the red jersey. Blackhawks red jersey was the number one. It is a good jersey, and I should put it in there because my first favorite hockey player was Tony Esposito. So 54.6 seconds left in the first period. Montreal still up 1-0. So that's good going into the first intermission, up by 1. I wouldn't have thought it. So it still puts everybody in the running. Still the 3 guys that are still in the running for the puck, and maybe anybody who still had Armia that I haven't got here on paper yet. Still puts you all in the running. 1-0. Anybody's game still. Let me see. Chicago Blackhawks. Yeah, you love. Vegas aren't my favorite. It's weird. I don't know why. It's not the colors. I don't dislike the colors. Something about it. I don't know. Maybe it's their logo is not my favorite. We need to rebuild our 4th line. Well, we're going to, because I don't think Thompson will be back next year. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the off season, but we might have to. Yeah. I would say I like the Canucks jerseys, but before, when they would change it. You mean the V, flying V there with all the colors? The ugliest jersey voted, I think, the ugliest jersey ever. Brandon Bailey, Evans is with Suzuki, and that's interesting. I didn't notice that. I haven't been paying enough. I haven't even really seen Suzuki out on the ice, so I like that. I like Evans with Suzuki and Kovalchuk. Evans is looking like he's going to be an NHLer. He was a 7th round pick, and he looks like he's going to be an NHLer. Come on, you pictures going in and out because of the antenna. Let me see now. 720 streams. Is that I'm watching the game? Oh, okay. I haven't heard of that place. So there's another one. 720 streams. Montreal should bring back that white 3rd jersey. I didn't see a 3rd. I don't remember what the 3rd jersey looks like. So you got me. I don't know. Sorry. The 2nd retro. I love the 2nd away jersey. The aways are red from our day. Because your name is retro, so I'm going to think you might be a little bit older. And yeah, in our day, for us old guys, the red was the away one. The away was home. Retro. Remember the Canucks like to change their jerseys a lot. Yeah, because they had so many horrible designs. I go back to the first one, which is the rectangle with the hockey stick and the puck in it. Am I right about that? That's like the very first one. What year did the Canucks come in? 69 or 72? And I'm probably wrong on both guesses. Is there a Canucks fan here? Someone from out there? What year did they come into the league? Great period. Was it? It looked like it was okay for Montreal, definitely. I just hope they can keep that play up, because if they can win this game. It was a great live stream. Take care, guys. Brandon, thanks for coming in. And that's it. Yeah, we're gonna call the live stream because the period's over. I got to get ready for the 2nd period. I want to watch the rest of the game so I can do my review. And I will announce any winner. I will announce it in my review, so you're going to have to watch it. At the end of the review, I will announce it. And good luck to the 3 guys still in it. And thanks, guys, for coming in and watching the live stream. Next live stream is going to be offhand. I don't know the next game. So next live stream, an hour before, we'll do a pregame show, and I'll do videos in between. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope to see you at the. Okay, get control of your mouth now, Rick. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching at Talking Habs, and peace out. Let me get out of here before my mouth runs away with it. Okay, bye, guys. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the game.